Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. Hear that rooster sing, coffee's ready for a fling. Southern Fried has news for you. Updates on life's going on, and maybe a joke or two. Get up, pray up, and coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. We got laughs, we got prayer, celebrate our nation every day. Love our vets, love our land. It's the home of the free and the land of the brave. Get up, pray up, coffee up. Welcome to the morning show with Dave and Rob on the Southern Fried Podcast. We get you up, we start you right, we rock your mornings all the time. Grab your coffee and your smile, join on in for a while. So come on in.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Southern Fried Podcast. This is our morning show for Humpday. I'm Rob. That's Dave. We're here to start your day off just right. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hope you are doing well. Lord bless you today. And good morning to those on Instagram I'm seeing this morning. We will recognize you forthwith. It's been a little bit of a rainy on and off start to the week. Where I'm at, I don't know about where it is in your part of the world out there to those that are listening in, but we know the temperatures are probably cooling off, which is a good thing. There you go. We got one of them in there. There is the other one. So good morning. Appreciate you this morning. And there we go. All right. How's Rob?
Oh, he's all right. Just doing some stuff here.
I've been under the weather. I had to take off work yesterday just to allergies not wanting to go away with the doctor. So we're on the mend, but we're trying. Game face on, game time, ready to go.
We are getting there, slowly but surely.
It's like a football team that everybody's come down with something and you have to go play a game. You go to battle with who can get on the field. Sometimes I can't make it to the field. But we're okay. We're all right. I don't have the problems a lot of people have. Lots of folks out there struggling in a major way with their health. And pray for Miss Rita, who was with us a couple of weeks ago. And Mama said she fell. She's still recovering. She thanks everybody for the prayers. Looking forward to being back with us. She's also selling her house. Got all this going on at the same time. She said, well, I figure while I'm out of work, I might as well go ahead and get it all done. So she's relocating, I think, a little closer up this way. 30 minutes or so. So anyway, pray for her. Miss Castillo. Rita. She's been in a lot of pain. It is not good to fall when you get older. Things tend to break.
Definitely not.
I knew a guy once.
So,
He retired. He had some heart problems. I talked to him in the hospital. He was camping. Went to climb in the back of his camper. Fell backwards out of the camper. He became a vegetable the rest of his life. Just fell backwards out of his camper at the campground. He never really communicated after that. He lived for a while, then passed away. One fall.
it's not good.
Horrible. Good morning, Brother Kenneth. I need to get in touch with you. Been meaning to email you. I'll try to do that today, friend. Hope you're having a great day. Up there in the woods, or out there in the woods, or where all the critters are. Never know what's creeping around, crawling around. Things that go bump in the night. You could bump into a grizzly or Nancy Pelosi. Scary either way.
Don't want no part of either one of those.
Or if it's Steve, it could be Bambi or AOC.
Or John Fetterman.
Or John Fetterman. Oh, I listened to the old boy last. Kenneth says, I choose the bear. Oh. Well, the bear is just trying to defend its territory, its cubs or whatever. With the other one, it could be a lot of things. Oh, they just have, I don't know what it is. The people on the left, they just have the weird crap that happens, right? Like her husband has the dude that breaks in and they're both standing there in their underwear bleeding. And I mean, it's like they just have weird crap happen. It's not normal. I'd hate to be a policeman in the.
Personally, I don't think it's all that weird. I mean, come on. I could expand on that, but I better not.
It's
but
weird.
You know what folks do? What folks do in the privacy of their own home, they shouldn't be judged for. I'm not so sure that wasn't just something going on in the privacy of their home, and then somebody wigged out and called the police, and then I had to make a whole thing. I'm just saying. I'm not going to judge.
Well, no, but when the police get called, then, we have the right to ask questions, because now they've made it a public event, a recorded legal event.
I'm not asking questions whether the police were called or not because I don't want to know the answers to anything. Just let it go. It's in the privacy of their home. Just let it go. Let it go.
The other one has no real intentions, just turmoil. At least I know the bear's intentions by its actions or reactions. True. You can read the bear's body language. With the other one, it's influenced by whatever the morning nip is. And other things, maybe. I don't know. What they're trying to do to the president, man. They've got escalators shutting down on him. They got teleprompters messing up. You think they're mad at him because Macron got stuck in his motorcade, had to walk, trying to pay him back?
Dude, that was the funniest thing I have read in a long time. Where is that stupid article? Oh my gosh, and Macron's calling Trump. I'm stuck here on the side of the road because you're going by. Oh my gosh. They have each other's cell phone numbers.
Sorry, Mr. President, but the president's coming through. Fifth of vodka seems to be somewhat bargaining chip with Nancy. I'd say it would help the negotiations.
Ben & Jerry's ice cream definitely would. Or if you dress up in an orange jumpsuit like Hillary Clinton, that would be definitely put you up in the bargaining chips as well.
It reminds me of Bill Murray and Stripes when he's trying to get into the compound to get their people back. And he's like carrying fifths of vodka, handing the guards, dressed up like he's one of them. Like, you know, he can't speak the language, so he just speaks the language he thinks they know, vodka. It's cold.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
The
Capitol Police call back and say, Rob's here to see you. Who's Rob? I don't know, but I don't know no Rob. Well, he's got a fifth of vodka out here. It says it's a gift. Send him back. Yes, he is absolutely here to see me.
That would be like Steve up there in the blacksmith and in the smithy there, and there's some guy named Rob here to see you. Rob ain't gonna drive all the way up here. He said he's got an autographed picture of AOC. Yes, send him back.
Or you code word. What's the code word? Code word is easy bake.
Only if you take him a picture autograph. Only if you're taking him an autographed picture of John Fetterman. Then you use Easy Bake. If you're taking a autographed picture of AOC, then you use the really Easy Bake password.
What? Well, tooth?
No, really easy. You just drop the bake. Really easy. You know, she is too, because, you know, she probably has had more sex than anybody else in Washington, D.C. because she has sure enough screwed over every one of her constituents. I can't say the real word there. Y'all are just going to have to dub it in there. But she has screwed them over. I'm not saying there's a lot of screwing going on there, is all I'm saying there, you know.
Well, it is DC.
Oh. But, you know, she's turned her whole district into a red light district, pretty much, from my understanding. And you know, it's prostitutes walking the street, and that's just the way she likes it.
Can you imagine how many volumes of books you could sell, like edition 1, 2, 3, on like that? If you had a book and you said it was a full revealing of all the secrets of Washington, D.C., can you imagine the volumes that would fill just to tell the story from the beginning of our country till now?
Oh, it would take quite a few.
The Clinton years alone would be the first 20 volumes.
And see, you're going to have to define the Clinton years. I mean, because you had the Clinton presidency, then you had the years with Hillary up there, and you know, her position there is what I can't even say it.
Secretary of State.
Makes me want to throw up. It makes me want to throw up. Secretary of State.
Actually, you could probably go back to the Arkansas years for the Clintons, and you could fill up quite a few volumes right there. Whitewater and everything else. Then you come on up to to win the
Well,
presidential.
no, you got to throw in the birth of Chelsea in there too.
Do we have to?
Yeah, you got to, because that was in Arkansas too, wasn't it? She's a Razorback fan.
That would
She
get
looks
you the
just
sticker
like
on the front of the
mascot.
book. That wouldn't be for safe reading right there.
Well, she's an Arkansas fan. She looks just like the mascot.
Oh, I can't believe you went there.
She ugly. Dude, she is ugly. She makes Hillary look like a beauty queen. And that's saying something right there. And she's kind of got that one eye that's lower than the other. That just proves that they're from Arkansas. They're related. It's showing up in their child. Y'all need to marry further apart than that. First cousins don't work. Second cousins don't work. You got to get out there in that third, fourth cousin area, the kissing cousin area. Then it starts working again. But until then, it just makes your family tree just straight as a power pole. I'm being kind of rough this morning, aren't I? Should I be this rough this first thing in the morning? Sorry, I'm hurting. No excuse, but I'm hurting this morning.
Well, there's no denying her. I mean, she looks just like her mama. I mean,
No, she's got some of those mannish. All the traits she got from Bill were very mannish traits. I'm not trying to say that he's a man. I'm just saying the male genes from him crossed over into the. Does Hillary have female genes?
I ain't going there.
But anyway, Bill, all the traits she got from Bill were very man. Heavy brows, beard, mustache, hair under her armpit. I mean, this is the traits that she picked up from her daddy. She didn't pick them up from her biological surrogate donor thing.
Wow.
Her breeding parent.
She'll never want for anything. She has the slush fund known as the Clinton Foundation that will keep her well oiled for a long time. Filled with Saudi money and our tax dollars.
Yeah.
Pays for a wedding.
Yeah.
She'll never do anything in politics. She'll just act political. And she'll stay within the public eye. And they'll give her awards for the great work of the Clinton Foundation, of which nobody can find a freaking thing that they've done.
Right. I have a question. What was the guy's name that she married?
I can't remember, man. I
Can
cannot
anybody
remember.
Can anybody remember? Has anybody seen a picture of these two people together?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've seen one together, but I have seen pictures of him, but I don't know about together.
But you haven't seen any pictures of him with her. I think this is an urban legend. I don't think she actually got married. I mean, the number of people that would actually marry someone that hideous looking is pretty slim. And even if they did it for money, it would have to be a lot of money, huh?
But I mean, I don't go around looking for pictures of those people, so I don't know. Maybe it is a thing.
I just have this mental image in my mind of Hillary standing there, not Hillary, but Chelsea standing there at the altar. And up front's Ernest T. Bass. It's me, it's Ernest T.
Wow.
It's my baby.
Suey.
What a perfect Arkansas wedding. Did they go back to Arkansas to get married? I got to find out about this. I'm going to have to do some research.
They went back and rocked Little Rock. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
That guy wakes up the next morning with a massive hangover going, I'm never going back to Little Rock.
Can you imagine the guy going to Bill for his, to get his approval for her hand in marriage. And Bill says, please take her. I'll pay you.
You know,
She reminds, she's just like her mama.
No.
Please take her. Y'all move way away from here.
Well, son.
He probably offered Hillary a deal. Part of it.
Well, son, I support you marrying my daughter if that's what you want to do, but frankly, you could do better. Get your cigars and run, son, run.
Just take one look at her mama. That's your future.
If you look right over there across the room, you'll see what she's going to turn into one day.
Thunder hips.
Thunder hips, my aching butt. But she walks around in that big orange dress, it looks like two pumpkins fighting over a watermelon seed back there.
Can you imagine? No, I can't.
Don't go there.
No.
Webb Hubble is her daddy, watchman for you. Throws that out there. We are ornery this morning. What has gotten into us? I think I started it, but we are feeling ornery this morning. What is this, Wednesday morning, Humpday?
It's that Wednesday fight to get to the end of the week,
Is that what it is?
I guess. You just fight through.
I don't know how much fighting I can do today.
I would have to look. I don't know. I have to look at that. I don't know.
I think if you put a picture of her face, just her face, and I'm going to apologize for this one for all of my Republican friends out there and the ones who want to secure the border. I'm going to apologize for this ahead of time. But if you took a picture of her face at Tom Homan's butt and put them side by side, and you didn't know which one was which, you probably never would.
Now, how do you know what his butt looks like?
Oh my gosh, Tom Homan is my hero. I want to beat Tom Homan when I grow up, sir. He is my hero. And if I was leaning in a way, and the way the wind doesn't blow, he'd be my sugar daddy. But I'm not like that, so I do like me some Tom Homan.
I'll do that, Watchman. I can't do it right now, but I will. Good morning, broski. I wonder how many kids are running around out there that Bill has fathered,
Why do you think there's such a influx of children in Ethiopia? Is because Bill went down there and visited one time.
I don't know, broski. We got stuck talking about Chelsea Clinton and Bill and Hillary, and I don't even know how we got there. It's like a tornado. We just can't get out. We're in the suck. We just can't see our way out of it.
Yes, his name is Barack Obama. His name is Barack Obama. That is his black son. No, you said son. That would be Michelle Obama. It's his black son.
Yeah, I have seen that, Watchman. I have seen that. Good morning, Mike Rebel on Instagram. Bless you this morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Watchman, I'm going to tell you, it's still big. I mean, all you got to do is just look at Michelle and you realize just how big it is. Even Steve, our Celtic blacksmith, said he wished he had Rob, Michelle.
Don't,
what?
That phrase you realize what you just
Well, I mean, that's why Michelle gets such admiration from Steve, the Celtic blacksmith.
Oh man, this show has went downhill.
Now I realize what I said, and I'm like, dude. Well, look, you used cornholing as a verb the other day, and I made a little faux pas this morning.
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
I wasn't thinking about it that way, but it was funny, but I wasn't thinking about it that way.
Yeah, and I wasn't thinking, Watchman said it was a big thing around 2011, and it just caught my eye, and it just blurted it out there, and I didn't think about how it was going to sound. Watchman, shame on you. That's all your fault.
Oh man. As the great preacher would say from Harlem, I can't think. He calls him the Mac Daddy Longlegs. James, what is that guy's name? Oh man, he's funny. Oh my gosh! If you've never seen his show, around the time he was coming into office, that guy was all over the place. That Mac Daddy Longlegs. He made up little songs and stuff for him. Oh, man. Yes, I think that did come up that same night about Beavis and Butthead. James Manning, thank you. I couldn't think of his last name. You got to go back and watch the videos of James Manning around the time that Obama was president. It's gold. It's absolute gold. He said things that there's only a few people can say and get away with it. He's one of them. He didn't set it all. He didn't care. James Manning.
Well,
oh man. He would make up those songs about Barack and his friend, we'll call it that.
I love you, you love me. Barack's got a man for his family. I'm sorry.
Now, James Manning, I mean, I wouldn't say that I agree with everything he says, nothing like that, but he does call out a lot of crap, and I can respect that. He says things that are people don't want to say, that they're thinking it, they won't say it. He says it.
Yeah.
So, you watch his videos, I'll leave it up to you, but he's still out there. I went and looked him up here a while back. He's still broadcasting.
I got a whole big little fat pile of orange orneriness trying to attack my feet this morning.
Me and Jen were doing the pet show last night, and one of her cats wanted to be the star of, so it kind of just got right up there in front of the camera and kind of laid down. It was funny.
Oh, yeah. Well, now he's decided he's going to lay down and give himself a bath right here beside me. And listen to that. Oh.
Yeah, Watchman, he's hilarious. There's no doubt. Those songs he made up, kind of sang them out, kind of in a cadence. Oh, my gosh. If you've never looked him up, you will laugh. Some people might not laugh, but it made me laugh.
Well,
Well, the president says that Ukraine can get back all of their land now.
Oh, yeah.
He tells them in Europe, go for it. Russia's in trouble. Get it all back.
Yeah.
As long as we're not in, I don't care. Y'all do what you got to do over there.
Oh, did you see? Oh, this is it. This is the funny one or not funny, but just goes to show how dumb some foreign leaders are. Are you ready for this? The Colombian president, Gustavo Petro, is dumb. Absolutely ignorant. He's getting on President Trump about his anti-drug policy, calling it violent, ineffective, and rooted in domination rather than public health. And he's been decertified. He said, I speak to you as a decertified president. I've been decertified by President Trump without him having any right to do this, a human right or a divine right or any sensible reason. Wait for this. The anti-drug policy is to dominate the people of the South as a whole, Petro said. You shouldn't look at the drugs. You should look who has the power and who dominates. I think Trump is doing that. I think he's saying, okay, look at me. I have the power and I'm going to dominate. We're going to knock these drugs coming from your country into our country because you won't do it. But, he said this. You shouldn't look at the drugs. Don't look at that. That's not important. The fact that we're, just swamping the U.S. with cocaine. Let's not even look at that. That's how we fund our country. Let's not even look at that. We're a bunch of low-life scumbags down here, and we're going to keep shoveling this stuff into your country every chance we get. And yet you need to look at the person that has the power and who dominates. Keep dominating, President Trump.
Just call him daddy.
Yes, I'm just such a knucklehead. God, just a knucklehead.
Well, I've said for some time we need to get heavily involved with the annihilation of the drug cartels as best we can. I have no problem with it. They are destroying our kids, absolutely destroying our kids with this, and we got to at least slow it down to a point where it's not prevalent. I mean, it's harder to get, and I have no problem with smashing those cartels to smithereens with American military power. That is a threat to safety and security of our country. It's destroying us from within. And it's causing massive, widespread deaths, all the crime that goes with that. I say hit them. It doesn't bother me one bit. They're killers, man. They don't care.
Yeah.
And I
don't care if it's
can't
Colombia,
deal with it.
Mexico.
I don't want to see troops on the ground, but I have no problem with hitting them. Hit them with whatever we got safely as we can so that no American lives are at risk, but hit them. I could care less. These people are evil.
And I don't care if it's Mexico. I don't care if it's Colombia, Venezuela, wherever it's coming from. If we can stop it before it gets to the coast with a surgical missile strike or whatever, let's stop it. Boom.
Lot it up.
Enough.
I mean, we've been hitting it pretty hard. They're getting massive. They've caught massive amounts of on the ocean. Coming. I mean, it is ticked up, but we got to hit, the areas where they're. I mean, you're never going to completely stop that action, but you can hit it so hard that it does slow down the flow. You can, and if their countries won't do it or afraid to do it or whatever, we'll take care of it.
Yeah. And then you got the UN thing yesterday. That was just a freaking joke. The UN does not represent any interest that the U.S. has anymore.
I'm all for folding the tent up on that, kicking them out of the country and taking the property back. I could care less about the UN. It absolutely does not serve any purpose whatsoever for America at all.
None. In fact, if America's for something, you can darn sure bet the UN's going to be against it.
Yeah, it's a useless organization. All it does is suck money up, mostly from America, and gives it to people who hate our guts. I could care less about the UN. They're a failed mission. All it is it's the bro club for hate America. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I could
that's
care
exactly
less.
what it is.
Kick them out of here. Tell them goodbye.
Yeah. Quit making that. That's, yet again, another way we can get some more money back into this country.
I mean, what other country what other country would put up with a place that comes to your land and they stand in the halls of that place and put down your country constantly? Because that's what they do. It's constantly our problem. We're the problem. We're at fault. Heck with them. I agree, broski. I would cut the funds off today. It baffles me why we would do that.
Well,
it'd be like paying your neighbor to scream and cuss at you every day as you leave to go to work and come home. Why? Why would we do that? Heck with them.
And they'll be gone. Trump will probably sign something to get them gone for temporary until we get the next Democrat elected into office. They'll be like, "Oh no, come back, you win, come back. I know you hate us, but come back." It makes no sense to me.
I'd give him a 10 and tell him to pitch in Central Park.
Give him a 10, tell him to pitch in the Atlantic.
I mean, seriously, they serve no purpose for America
Mm-mm.
other than to bleed us dry.
Chuck, quit.
That's right, Kenneth. A big dollar laundromat we pay for.
Yeah. Yeah, to wash all those. Let me stop.
I would love to see that. I'd love to see the president go before the UN and tell every one of them, "We're not giving you another dime. Not another dime. All you do is hate on America. All you do is take our money and use it and give it to our enemies. We try to help, but they hate us. See ya. We're done." I would tell them, it's over.
Absolutely. Be like, nah, hey, goodbye.
And the UN Security Council is a joke. You have on the UN Security Council countries that are part of the problem. They're the ones that need to be dealt with. And they're on the Security Council. They're the ones wreaking havoc across the world in endless wars. Russia, China, all these countries again. Why should they be on the Security Council? I'd say bye. Good riddance.
Well, that gives them, if they're on the Security Council, then they can steer stuff away from themselves.
Well, sure.
It
only takes one vote to shut down an amendment or some action that they are going to take. Just takes one vote.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a redneck destination. Mena, Arkansas. Yeah.
I bet that's where Michelle Obama is really from, or Michael Obama is really from. Mena.
I don't know.
Man. Yeah, you see the reference I'm making there.
UN has a regular budget and a separate peacekeeping budget. What a fraud. Yeah, they are a fraud. Absolutely, they're a fraud. And I mean, honestly, what does the UN ever get done? What have they accomplished? They make resolutions. It doesn't mean anything. They put troops as peacekeepers. They don't keep the peace. They just wave the terrorists on through. They're forever feeding and giving supplies and stuff to people that never are lifted out of the problem that they are. I mean, what do they actually accomplish? I mean, you have to have as an organization, you have to say that you've accomplished some things that are positive, that are good. Or what good are you? You're nothing. I'd bump them out of here.
Yeah. We don't need them. They don't do nothing.
I mean,
nothing.
Would American lives be any different if they weren't here? It wouldn't affect us one bit other than we'd save some money. It doesn't change our lives. We don't need them. I will, Watchman. But it's just lunacy. There's a lot of that crap. It's like I say, if the UN can't figure out what to do with those camps that they continually keep up after 60, 70 years, whatever it's been, your mission has failed. If the Koreans can't figure out how to at least control their borders and get along after all this time, tough. I don't want my troops. I don't want our troops there. That's a hot spot we don't need to be in.
No.
Why are we in the middle of these two people?
UN, yeah, and the UN is basically an evil organization. Why should we even want to be tied to it? I mean, little evil, big evil. We shouldn't all want to be a part of any evil. I mean, I know that if we're not there, then China becomes the big influencer. But, we shouldn't be there because it's evil. It's evil. So we should not be a part of the UN.
It just doesn't accomplish anything.
No, it doesn't. So, but there may be some reason to be there. I don't know. Maybe to keep China's influence down, maybe. But it's evil, so we shouldn't do that.
But I mean, does it even influence that? I mean, other than we get a vote on the Security Council. Other than that, I mean, which we can help control some stuff there. But the nations, a lot of the nations of the world are lined up against us anyway.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just, and a lot of these countries are evil. I mean, I ain't afraid to say the word evil. They are evil. A lot of them are. And they want nothing more than to tear the United States down. So having a vote on the Security Council may do a little bit of good, but it's not going to keep anybody at bay. It's not going to do anything like that. If some of these little countries have a chance to hurt us, they're going to do it. Some of the big countries, China and Russia, if they have a chance to hurt us, they're going to do it. Why are we even involved in this?
Well, if we were in trouble, I wonder how many countries would really help us. There's a handful.
Israel.
There's a handful of countries.
Israel would, and I'm going to tell you something else. All you people out there that want to bash Israel, they've been our one steadfast friend through everything, thick and thin.
I think Australia probably would. Maybe the UK. I don't know. They're changing so fast. But there's a number of countries that would. But most countries would not. They wouldn't come help us.
No.
Trump announced worldwide AI IDs. Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. I heard. I know he said some explosive things, or I wasn't feeling good last night. I didn't, or yesterday. I'm a little bit out of the news. I hadn't felt good this week. I'm catching up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I did hear a lot of chatter. It was popping up. Popping up all over the place. Oh, the world is a crazy place, man.
And boy, did Zelensky perk up yesterday. Did you see him? He looked like little boy Blue done tooted his horn and all the sheep were coming in. He reacts to President Trump's to the very end pledge. He pledged to the very end. I think he understands, is what Zelensky said. I don't think Zelensky understands what I don't get. I'm going to remove that. I don't even want my name mentioned from him. I really don't.
It I mean, the change of attitude towards the war is it is shocking because he's been totally one way, and now he is saying, I think you can win. I think you get all the land back. It's I don't know. It's a flip flopping kind of thing. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. So I don't know. But it has changed a lot. I'm curious to see. He has pledged recently some air support. So I don't know. I think that's probably drones, but I wouldn't think he's pledging F-35s to be cruising over the top of Ukraine. But he's been frustrated he can't get a deal over there. So I'm not sure. There's a lot of pressure being put on by Europe to get things done. So I don't know. I don't care for Zelensky. I don't care for Putin, but I don't want us involved in it.
No.
Keep it away from America. Keep American troops away from it. That he was calling. What was he called? Russia paper tigers.
Yeah.
Oh, these are things that make you go,
Yes.
Hey, folks, don't forget we're supported by Patriot Mobile. When you make the switch using the promo code Cornbread, you help yourself save money and get with a great American company, Texas-based. Customer service is American style, not around the world. And you help the Southern Fried. Great friends with us. We appreciate Patriot Mobile. Don't forget your Southern Fried coffees. I was checking some things out yesterday and looking at the new teas and stuff. I got to get information for that. I've been asked questions about the teas, and we do have. Miss Elizabeth is asking. I was double checking a couple things. I'm going to get her stuff up because she doesn't drink coffee, but they do have a selection of teas, and they have some new ones that are coming in. So we have our Shopify stores attached to that. Your order goes in. You make your order. If it's early in the week, it's shipping out either that day or the next morning. That's how quick they get it out. I get updates on that whenever the orders happen, when they're shipped, making sure. But it's a fast process. It's great coffee. And in fact, which one did you order this time, Robert? I think you switched up, didn't you? Did you order something different?
I did. I think I ordered a mocha blend this time.
Okay. I had the house blend. I'm going to switch it up. I'm trying all the blends. So I've had like 7 blends that I've tried. And I'm going to try one of the other ones. They have so many blends. But anyway, thank you for your support. We do have a merch store and all that. So thank you for your support of the Southern Fried. Appreciate your support of free speech. Get your Rumble app. If you don't have it, it's free. Get it. Don't forget to join Pickaxe. Pickaxe marries up well with Rumble. Rumble, you can't do blogs and articles, but you can with Pickaxe, and they go together. So when we go live at Rumble, it goes over to Pickaxe. They're not even fully released yet. The apps are not. That's coming soon. But it's that platform looks great, and they're making the same stand for freedom, free speech, no algorithms. They're a great company. Look, I'm liking what I'm seeing, so I'll promote what I believe in. So I believe in that. Excuse me. This cough is not one to go away. Congestion.
No.
Seasons changing. Try the Ethiopian bean. It's sublime. I'll do that. But I'm not drinking coffee this morning, believe it or not. My stomach is because of this. I'm taking medication, which just messes my stomach up. So pretty strong antibiotic. So I forego. I'm not drinking coffee this morning, which is also a shame. It's a crime. It should be a sin. Probably is. Coffee is the universal language. Every country on the face of the earth, they drink some coffee. It's big. It's all different sizes, powers. Coffee is I guess it's like booze. Booze is universal too. Whether it's sake or Boone's Farm. Oh my goodness. Oh. Maybe we need to send Bill Murray over to see Putin, carry a couple of bottles of vodka, go in and say, "Come on, big guy, let's just have a drink. Let's end this thing. It's getting out of hand. Come on, man."
I have held back for a little while, and I'm gonna refer to Broski's comment here because what he's saying is not true. He said, "Rob," he called me out directly. "Rob, Islam is evil, and you support that here." Let me go ahead and say, as a Christian, I do not support Islam. As a patriot and someone that does believe in the Constitution, they have a freedom of religion, and that is a slippery slope to go down. That is the same thing I've been saying all along. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And boom, I'm done. All right. And I know that you said that everybody thinks that I shouldn't say anything about this, that I should let somebody come in here and say whatever they want to say about me and label me as a lover of Islam and label me as this and that, and we could just ignore it. But I am not going to sit back and let some bigot come in here and talk about me like that, not without me saying anything. Everything you say on here has to do with hating Jews and stuff like that. I'm sick of it. I'm done. I'm done, Dave. I'm done with him.
Okay. Well, folks, we do hope you have a great day out there today. It's Hump Day. Don't forget tonight, Hump Day Views and Southern Fried Vent will be on. I don't think it's tonight. I think it's tomorrow night. We have sports and racing. It'll be on. I got to double check with Dean. We'll catch up where we're at in the playoffs with NASCAR and see who else got eliminated at the last race. Season is coming soon to a close. And we'll see. We'll catch up with Dean. And sports has been a lot of fun with all the football. Big game this weekend down here in the South. Georgia versus Alabama will be a fine game. I look forward to that. I look forward to a celebration of good old-fashioned SEC football hate. That's it is. I'm looking forward to the game. I don't know who's going to win, but I look forward to it.
Well,
there's a couple other big games too. I can't think of who they are right off the top of my head, but I know some people don't like football, but I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy a lot of the politics
I do
around
enjoy
it,
football too.
but I don't enjoy some of the politics. But
no,
and there is a cloud hanging over a couple of coaches, Dabo at Clemson and Bo Billy down at Florida. They got to get it turned around, or it's not going
there's
to.
a cloud hanging over some of the referees too, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's some hatred going on there too. There was a good a short, I guess it was a few years ago. They actually did a story on the SEC referees, and they were showing all the things that they do to get ready for a game. The meetings they have. They go over video of the games, calls that are, missed or controversial or whatever. but on game day, all the preparation they take, the security measures they take, they say, at a secret location, they get them out of the stadium as quickly as possible. It was a pretty amazing look. You can imagine after a game if a call has been controversial in a stadium that it would against their team, how quick you would want to be gotten out of a stadium. Can you imagine 100,000 people and they hate your guts right now? You called a flag or you called a penalty or whatever it was, and they get them out quick. It's almost like the presidential motorcade. They bum rush them to the into the vans and get them out of there quick. Because honestly, I mean, not that you would ever think that would happen, not that all would, but how do you stop 100,000 people if things got out of hand? You got to get those people away from that location and get them to a secure area. And I think they debrief about the game right after the game. I think it's a part of game day. They actually get on a video conference call with the league officials and go over the calls. I've got a friend that's a referee, and even on a small scale, they do a lot of classes. They actually do. They will go over calls that they've made. They have to go through training where they're watching action. They put they have a device they put on them, and it shows what they're looking at in the action. So it teaches them to pay attention to where the ball is, and seeing different things. But I bounce things off of them a lot. I know a couple of people that are actually referees, and I bounce a lot of stuff off of them. And my kiddos are calling me, so I've got to go take them to school. They're saying, let's go. So I got to go.
All right.
Everybody have a great day. Hey, Celtic.
Hey, Bubba.
It's good to see you. Had a great crowd in this morning. God bless everybody. God bless America. Rob, have a great day. We'll see you tonight.
You do the same.
And I'm going to do an audit. Joy. It's a necessary thing, but not my favorite.
God bless all of you. God bless all of you, especially Broski this morning. God bless you. And I mean it. I mean it. You can like me or not. But I'm going to boot you as soon as I can because I'm done with it. So y'all have